Right, these are courtesy of Win. Thank you, Win. Appreciate these. And what we've got here is official pictures from the screenshot showing that we had a very interesting situation. We kicked off our meditation at lunchtime on the 15th, and this was widely advertised. So what organisation in its right mind fires up at 3 a.m. in the morning? You're talking about hundreds of scientists who either were not allowed to go to bed or were pulled in for a 3 o'clock fire up. And I'm in no doubt that it was aware to them that there were a very strong connection between this planet and some of its population who were in two-way communication, and that something was going to be done at lunchtime GMT. So in order to beat us and the planet, they fired up at 3 a.m. in the morning. It didn't work. Something very special happened, something very, very special intervened, and this machine didn't work. If you look at the line here, this drops down to 4. At 4 o'clock in the morning it's off. So their plan to fire it up failed. It starts up again, but because the computer is registering a fault, it cuts it off again, comes down, and here we are, lunchtime, they've actually got it working. And lunchtime was when we, across the planet, in our own places, did our group consultation. 6 minutes after we finished that meditation, it failed again. So it was whacked twice, between 3 and 4 in the morning, and just after lunchtime. You really think they would understand what's happening, wouldn't you? But they don't. And this is why the Express newspaper had obviously done an article, because they will know that it failed. Right, okay. Some more screenshots here. The red false means not working, failed, so just read it as not operational, failed. And particularly like is the unidentified foreign object, which actually, I really love it. Look at that, unidentified foreign object. So the computer decided there was an unidentified foreign object in Cern. And as a result of that, shut the machine down. I do have to tell you that on this occasion, there were a number of military and satanic remote viewers trying to protect the facility. So they had placed black magicians around inside the facility who were remote viewing as a psychic defense. So they were expecting this. All right, just very, very quickly, I got in serious trouble, not for talking about aliens, but for saying that President Putin was an all right guy. That seemed to upset a huge number of people in the elite. I really don't like that. The point that Putin has clones is not accurate. There was a huge hoo-ha about shapes of ears. Can you remember that, anybody? Yeah. All right, well, if you're cloned, then your ears are all the same. So these were body doubles. And the reason that Putin is not dead is that he doesn't even tell his closest security staff where he's going until 5 minutes beforehand, because the CIA have a track record of infiltrating, etc., etc. So we want to talk very quickly about Russia. It's very important. I'm not saying that President Putin is a good man. What I'm saying is he's the right man at this time. He is a counterbalance. And that's what's happening here. The earth is being balanced in many, many ways. And for the first time in our history, for a long time, the balance is swinging back to the side of good. So we have a situation where this country, some of the ruling elite, and some of the ruling elite in America attempted to destabilize President Putin and try and remove him. And there was a hit squad sent to assassinate Putin, and 2 days afterwards to do the same to Obama. Both failed. You can understand why Putin's a little bit unhappy with the West.